Refresh your norms. Effective collaboration requires intentional, normalized behavior to which students agree and preferably that students develop. Those collaborative norms will look a little different in a blended learning environment. Collaboration might take place over video conferencing or even spread out over time and on discussion boards. These new spaces and approaches mean that new behaviors will arise, some healthy and others counterproductive, so new agreements must be reached. Adapt what has worked in the past. Successful collaboration strategies can be adapted to function in a blended learning environment. Strategies like jigsaws and shared presentations still make sense, but now require supports like video conference breakout rooms and shared documents to take place. The end result might also look a little different. Rather than presenting a slide deck to the rest of the class, a group might now record that presentation as a video. This opens up new, possibly more authentic group roles like music, directing, animation, and more. It also gives the rest of the class a new way to function as an audience. Now they can take their time, pause, rewind, and provide thoughtful feedback. In the future, these recorded presentations can also function as models for new work. If a group is collaborating to write an essay, it might now exist as a blog post, with new considerations like hyperlinking to research and marketing. Take advantage of digital collaboration tools. Live slides and documents make it easy to brainstorm, discuss, and create all in one common place, at the same time or asynchronously over the course of a given time frame. Students may decide to get online at a designated time and take on certain roles like researcher, facilitator, graphic designer, etc. They may also decide to install share and respond deadlines over the course of a week that result in effective discourse because all students were able to work in the time and space that made the most sense for them. Discussion boards, breakout rooms, and flexible forums also create space for effective collaboration. And tools like Minecraft literally add an extra dimension to collaboration, where the space can be built to mimic traditional in-person spaces. These collaborative digital spaces are not a magic guarantee that students will truly collaborate, but they reduce many barriers for those that do intend to. Structure collaboration so that it does not devolve into divide and conquer. Without intentional design, group work often ends up as a division of labor, where groups communicate to decide who does what, and then meet back at the end to stitch their individual products together. This parallel work does not enjoy the benefits and soft skill development of true collaboration. Put the emphasis on group discourse rather than end product. If the aim of the project is simply to turn several questions into a presentation, students tend to default to the path of least resistance. Take advantage of an expanded community. The normalization of video conferencing tools and learning management systems means that students can spend class time connecting with those who are not in their class. Thus, there is a much larger pool of participants to make group arrangements more authentic. If students get to choose their project based on interest, they may not share interests with other students in the same room. But if they can collaborate asynchronously with students from different class periods by using shared docs and learning management systems, they may be that much more likely to have overlapping interests. If they can collaborate with students from other schools via video conferencing, they may be able to engage in more authentic cross-community projects that celebrate and allow them to learn more about people and places outside their bubble. This can even be as simple as discussion boards that are shared between classes. A larger menu of voices, interests, and perspectives sets students up for collaborative success. Build and pass. In order to play to the strengths of an asynchronous environment where the pace adjusts to the student, search for collaborative opportunities that don't have to follow a timeline. One such strategy is a build and pass strategy. Students are asked to create something, like space in Minecraft, or a mood track on GarageBand, that will be used, continued, and remixed by other students. They are not just making their own thing and then adding on the other thing the student made, but rather they are exploring the other student's creation, seeking clarification, and providing feedback, ultimately building on it. Each student's contribution is essential, but it doesn't have to happen in unison.